I have no hair. If I had hair, it would be like Krista, all pink and purple and all that. That's what I'd be wearing, sister. Your hair is so dope. I did actually used to have dreads down or locks down my back because we don't call them dreads anymore. I had locks down my back, and I did have blonde hair one time. I did have pink hair one time. I went through the whole spectrum, but that was the 80s. I did a lot of things in the 80s I really don't want to talk about. I kind of remember the 80s. Yeah, so, but why do we celebrate pride? And I want to bring this, and I'm going to keep this on a spiritual principle, what we teach in Science of Mind, because there's a reason why we celebrate pride. It is a celebration of how Spirit has desired to show up as itself, uniquely creating us. See, we were uniquely created, the emanation, we were plucked out of the divine, but we weren't made to look the same way or live the same way. We're here to have a great expression of how Spirit moves through and as us. We celebrate pride because we want to affirm the spiritual truth. We want to have an expression of every identity. We are the proof that every single identity, no matter how you show up, who you love, where you are, we are an expression of love. But I truly believe that some people know it. See, we're very, very fortunate because we get to come to a place where we study this all the time. We study this in our classes. Dr. Sidney talks about it on a Sunday. I talk about it on a Wednesday. We do meditation around our oneness with Spirit. But we are a very, very small minority. You get that? But it is growing. Even in other spiritual traditions, they're teaching that there's only one way to get to heaven. And I'm going to tell you something right now. No one has a monopoly on how you get to wherever it is that you're going. See, Ernest Holmes taught that. Ernest Holmes is a very learned man. Ernest Holmes studied Hinduism. He studied Buddhism. He studied yoga. He studied all the different philosophies in the East and the West. And he brought it together and said, no one has a monopoly on how we serve or how we show up or how we study. It was all there. In fact, that focus, we say be open at the top. Part of that being open at the top, he says that there is no spiritual exclusivity. It's all inclusive.